how most men today are lost, and I don't mean lost like they don't know what they want to do in their life. I mean lost as in they've forgotten who the hell they are. They've lost the masculine frame. They've traded discipline for comfort, leadership for validation, and presence for attention. And now they wonder why they feel empty. Right? From a young age, you're pretty much told to be nice, never to offend anybody, to keep everybody around you happy, but no one told you that as a man who lives to please everyone, eventually forgets himself. And masculinity isn't about being loud or aggressive. It's not about being cold or emotionless. It's not about being, grounded when everything around you is chaos. It's self-control when everybody else is emotional. It's discipline when everybody else is distracted. It's moving with direction when everybody else is lost. And it's the frame of a man. And that's what you're here to rebuild. And this is today's topic of the video, is how to rebuild that frame as a man. And you want to know why you feel anxious, relentless, restless, empty? It's because your life is built around things that give you nothing back. Scrolling, gossip, fake women, fake attention, women, cheap, dopamine, women. None of that builds your frame, bro. It completely breaks it. 100%. Fully breaks it. Every time you chase validation, you give your power away. Every time you explain yourself to people who don't live by your code, you weaken your energy. And you don't need to be understood. You need to be fully respected. And that is the biggest difference. And respect only comes from one thing: discipline. The masculinity frame isn't muscles or tattoos or a mean face. Yes, get jacked by all means. It's that inner calm that says, I've been through the hell and I'm still here. And it's how you breathe when somebody disrespects you. It's how you carry yourself when life hits you in the mouth. And it's how you respond when things completely fall apart. You don't react. You don't fold. You don't breathe. You adjust. You breathe. You move. That's called masculine power. And every act of discipline adds another brick to your frame. Every workout you didn't skip, every early morning you didn't want to get up but did, every temptation you pretty much ignored, every time you stay silent when your ego wanted to talk, that's what builds the presence. That's what makes people feel your energy before you even speak. You can't rebuild your frame while you're still surrounded by weak energy. You just can't do it. The environment you live in either sharpens you or completely softens you. And most men collapse before they even fail. And they lose the control of their emotions first. And then you're going to need your habits. But what happens? Your habits are gone. Completely gone. Direction. Where's your direction? Gone. You don't have a roadmap. You don't know where to go. You're lost. They drown in noise and you think it's normal. And it's not normal. Unfortunately, it's really not. As a man, it's not normal. And you're not here for normal. You're here to rise. Right? Rebuilding your masculine frame starts with silence. Right? 10 minutes of, stillness every single day. No phone, no music, no distractions. That's where you face yourself. That's where you start to understand your thoughts, your patterns, your weakness, and that's where you start running, right? You start running towards the good and stop running towards the bad. And that's because you can't lead yourself if you don't know yourself. And the process of rebuilding is pretty much simple, but it's not easy. Step 1, awareness. Identify weak habits. You call yourself out, but no excuses and no lies. Step 2, discipline. Big thing. You probably don't have discipline. You're probably watching this, you're like, fuck you. You don't have discipline. I know you don't. You do what's required, not what feels good. The motivation dies, duty doesn't. You want to eat, you want to get big, you gotta eat. Doesn't care about what the food tastes, bro. Step 3, presence, right? You walk slower, you breathe deeper. What does that mean? It hits you hard. You look people in the eyes and you completely mean it. You stop fidgeting and you pretty much start explaining. You move like a man who knows what he's doing, even when you're figuring it out. Step 4, respect. You don't demand it, you earn it. Through repetition, through control, through action. That's the blueprint. That's the rebuild. You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand how this pretty much goes? Do you understand the whole point of this video? Of how I'm trying to help you? I'm trying to help you and I'm trying to wake you up. And I'm trying to make you realize that you need to build yourself up as a man and stop acting like a weak little bitch. Because the moment you start acting like a weak little bitch around people that view you as that, that's how they're going to see you. That's how they perceive you. That's your self-image as the first person, to see you explains a whole lot. If you come up and you say, hey, my name is so-and-so and I'm a bitch, but you don't say I'm a bitch, but you just look the way, right? You see the difference? You just look it, right? I'm talking to you right now with certainty. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I respect who's behind this, watching this, because they actually took the time to watch this. And that's the biggest thing, right? And now let me continue this. So you don't need a personal code, a set of rules that you never break, right? Because if you don't stand on something, you're failing for pretty much everything. Your code might sound like this. I do what I say, right? I protect my peace, right? I train my body like a weapon, right? I speak less, you move more, right? I never explain my standards. And what is that? That's your armor. That's what separates you, and that's what defines you. That's what puts you in the middle of the guy that's gonna do it and the guy that doesn't do it. This is what sets you right here from the guy that says, okay, I'm gonna fucking do it, and I'm not gonna go over this fucking bridge, and I'm not gonna go over to the guy that says I'm not gonna do it, because you're gonna take the steps and you're actually going to do it. You're gonna do what you said. That's exactly what it is. Remember, your code might sound like this. I do what I say. Number 1, I protect my peace. Number 2, I train my body like a weapon. Number 3, I speak less and I move more. Less talking, more action, right? I never explain my standards. Never explain yourself, because there's people in life that will never understand how much you want something, because they're too stuck inside of here, not trying to figure out what the fuck they want to do. Well, we don't have time to figure out what we want to do sometimes in life. And you know what? And that's unfortunately the shitty part. Is sometimes you don't have time. Sometimes you have to move so quick and you have to move so precisely, and you, instead of just talking all this fucking whatever, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, you do it. Right? And that's your armor, right? So let's go. That's called your masculine foundation. Every day you live by that, you grow unshakable, right? And people can feel it. They can't describe it, but they feel it. Right, the aura part. You walk in, you look good, you smell good, you're built well. You walk in, there's aura, right? The whole sense of aura, right? So it makes sense. The people not going to be able to describe it. They're not going to be able to tell you, well, Jimmy actually looks like this. No, but they're going to feel it the moment you walk in. So let's continue. And that's what presence is, right? The masculine energy. You're not building yourself to look strong. That's not the whole point. You're rebuilding yourself to be strong. There's a difference. You look and you be. Where's the difference? One is visually, one is inside. One is inside here, one's inside your heart, one's inside of you, yourself, your unit, your one self, right? You build to lead, you build to protect, and you just build yourself in general, and then to carry yourself like a man with purpose and not a boy chasing approval of other fucking men. The looks maxes on all that. Great, man. Look fucking good. But how do you really feel inside? How do you carry yourself? How do you deal with situations? How have you even built yourself out? Because sometimes you're going to build yourself on the outside, but you're going to forget about the inside. And sometimes the inside of you means and is more important than the outside of you, right? You're looking at this camera, you're like, why is this guy yelling in the camera? But deep down inside, I could be so certain of myself that I don't care what you have to say. I just still do it. Now let's keep going, right? Because once your frame is rebuilt, you stop needing validation. All right, you stop chasing. You start attracting. You start commanding. You become dangerous in the best way possible. You're calm, you're composed, and you're controlled. So from this day forward, live by your code. Don't explain your standards at all. Don't waste your energy convincing people that'll never understand you. Be silent. Be disciplined, and be fucking present. A man who can control himself controls the room. A man who can silence becomes impossible to shake. A man who rebuilds his frame becomes unstoppable. That's the fucking mission of today's video. That's the fucking blueprint. Now go rebuild your frame.